Going on my walk, I've done a little bit of gardening already just to give myself the feel that I'd achieved something. I'm going to do quite a bit more when I get back. I've been clearing leaves and it was very easy, I have to say. So where are we? Yes, so it's a nice day in the sense that it's sunny, it's a bit hazy. It's not that clear like it was a few days ago, but at least it's sunny. But the air's moving and it is still much too cold. It's today maximum 13 degrees. So anyway, birds seem happy. Can you hear them? Lovely blossom, isn't it? Really lovely. The farmers' crops are just starting to come up. I think it's a sort of holding crop, probably to pump some more nitrogen into the ground. I don't know, because they have different things in the summer, I've noticed. This is what I like to see. That tree is truly magnificent, isn't it? Must be an oak. And you think on the video that you can't see into the distance. Well, I can't see into the distance as well. I know where the horizon is. It's just a shadow, because it's so sort of steamy, misty at the moment. Well, I don't know about steamy, because actually, as I said, the maximum temperature is going to be 13. Well, I don't call that hot steam, do you? Anyway, this is quite pleasant. That looks nice, doesn't it? I don't know how well it's coming out on the... Look at it. There's a whole field covered in yellow. I don't know whether it's dandelions or not daisies, buttercups, not sure. A bit early for buttercups, probably dandelion. I'm not close enough to make. It's lovely, isn't it? I'm afraid your plants have not managed very well. You probably possibly remember them. This one seems to be okay, no idea what it is. This... No, it doesn't look like it, does it? I might have bought this one, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's going to survive now. It looks bad, doesn't it? And this one, I'm not sure. I suspect I bought it. So two I think I bought, but I can't be sure. Yeah. But I mean, you know, it was cold, the heating was turned down very low, and they were on the wall between the kitchen and the TV room, so there wasn't that much sun and light. And they were watered once a week by Roy coming in. And that might not have been enough, or it might have been too much. I mean, he's like me, he's an amateur. No, I don't think it was his problem. I think it was just the condition. But now they're getting plenty of sun, so that one should survive. That one should survive. I need to buy some new plants, don't I? So just to give you an idea of what I've been busy with this morning, it's a nice day. It's going up to, I think, not 17, can't be 17, probably 14, but it feels warm because there isn't much air moving and there are no clouds in the sky, bright sunshine. So I've been working on my flower bed here, first of all, get rid of all the weeds over the winter. I'm going to flatten it out and extend it towards the other end. It needs more soil at the other end, and then when I've flattened it, I'm going to plant my, I think it's called Budley anyway, it's called butterfly plant. Yeah. At the same time, I've been... This was the pile of cuttings that Roy left, mainly dead, mainly dry, good for a bonfire. I've taken a few sturdy pieces out and I've started to create a structured bonfire in here so that it'll burn properly, because the problem with bonfires, if you don't do it properly, there's so much gets left over and you have to have another bonfire to get rid of it again. So I'm trying to make a wigwam, a pyramid out of it, because fire goes upwards. So you need to have it vertical, as near vertical as possible, like this, and then it'll work. So that's the other thing I've been working on. Roy put the stuff which is not dry yet, not old, the green stuff here, which if the bonfire reaches a really high temperature, it's good to put on. But so those are the 3 plants remaining. One of them, I don't know, a bit worried about it. I think it's had it. It's a pity. The one there is the butterfly plant, and I've got what's it called, Cenothus. So it's ready to go in. I don't know what this is here. It seems to have completely overgrown. I don't remember it being here actually. It almost looks as if there are bulbs. Maybe it's some sort of planted flower. I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to. It's occupying too much space, so I've cleared an area here. I've dug a hole. I've put some compost and water in, and that's where my plant pot's going to go. This is what I dug out. I'm waiting for it to dry so that it's easier to get the soil off the roots. This is the one I put in yesterday or the day before, or I can't remember when I did it actually. So, and they all get between 6 and 8 hours sunshine a day. Some of the day shaded because the sun's moving, some of the day bright sunlight. And I think, if you see through there, my 2 composters. Now the new composters come, I think I'm going to put it in the same place. It's the simplest. It needs to be on flat ground, and I was thinking of put it in the kitchen garden, but the problem is the kitchen garden, because of the rabbits, the nettles, the thorns, the brambles, the weeds, and the foundations of the greenhouse. Look at my lovely hyacinths stroke bluebells, English bluebells. They're lovely, aren't they? I hope it's coming out on the photo. And I suppose these are their leaves, and at the other end we've got what will be very flourishing in a couple of months, the lavender. And I can see now that the sort of dead looking winter leaves are being replaced by green shoots. I'm putting plenty of water on them every day, so I think they're doing very well. And this is the other one. The only problem is I think the soil only goes down a couple of inches here. I don't know, I think there may be paving stones underneath, paving stones like these. Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they? Look at that, look at that. And above it, the roses, which Roy so skillfully pruned a few days ago. And I expect those to be producing roses pretty soon. They come and they stay for months and months when they come. I'm still getting roses in October, November. So if I take care of them. I would like to have a long, magnificent creep around the other side of the house, facing the drive when you come in the drive. You see, I've cut all of this away. There's a bird's nest and there's another one over there, so I want to leave some vegetation for the poor things, although these are probably years old. But anyway, so I'm making a little island as an experiment, and we'll have a go at burning this tomorrow and try and do it without sort of burning a whole lot of vegetation that I didn't want to burn. So if you see what I mean, I've cut it up to here, and there's my tunnel, the other end of my tunnel. So I just need to cut through here and cut through there, separate it from the tree, and off we go. That's a good part of it. Yeah, alright, let's see. So I think I've finished for the day. Let me show you what I've managed to do. So I've finished preparing the flower bed, and I put my buddleia, my butterfly plant into it, bush, and I need your advice on, there's a lot of space here for little flowers. What shall I put? What would you suggest? So I've done that, and I've prepared a bonfire. Looks very simple, but it was actually quite a bit of work. I think if you structure it like this, it's going to burn a lot better. Flames go up, so if the branch is vertical, that should be a good fire. What do you think? And obviously put something in the middle there that burns easily. Ooh, you probably can't see it, but there's a robin sitting on my... In fact, he's following me around, that robin. He's sitting on the broken down shed at the moment. So, yes, that was that. And what else? So, did some planting over here as well. And this is a ceanothus. And I realised today it's actually got the flowers on already. That's what I got it for, the flowers. So, yeah. And I put it in. I've taken space away from this, whatever it is. And there were quite large plants. Took quite a bit of getting up. So I've displaced them and put my little bush in here. It looks very healthy, and those are its little blue flowers, just starting. Well, amazing, really. I mean, it's been in the garage all winter. Take it out and the flowers come. And the third thing I did was I want to burn these brambles away. It's going to be quite difficult. Some of it's green, some of it's very dry and old and will burn easily. But the problem is I didn't want to have a fire that I couldn't control, so I really wanted to separate it. So what I've done is I've sort of built a tunnel through the tree here, and it's 3/4 of the way round. Yeah, so I'm almost through, and I'm really making an island of the part that I want. So I'm doing an omelette, and for my omelette I've got I'm doing some thingies, onions and tomatoes. I've got some grated cheese to go in it. I'm whipping my egg, getting it ready, and I bought mushrooms. I do like mushrooms, actually. I'm going to do the mushrooms outside the omelette. What I'm going to do is put them in the oven with a bit of spicy on them, so a bit of salt and pepper. Oops, not in the picture. Salt and pepper, a bit of sumac, I think. Sumac doesn't want to go in. Maybe it is going in. And then on top of that, a little bit of oil. And the pot goes back in the oven at high temperature. A little bit ambitious in size. It's 4 eggs, it's 2 tomatoes, a portion of onion, and some of my mint out of the garden, and a little bit of parsley as well. And I've got potatoes and I've got mushrooms, so I don't know whether I'm actually going to finish this, but it doesn't look bad, does it? It is going to be a rather large portion. Yes. Yes, well, it doesn't look too bad. Let's see what it tastes like.